Welcome back to my in-scale layout update number 2. Last month we were looking at this layout being on the floor. I was waiting on the contractor to come in and install the hardwood floor versus the carpet. Luckily that has been done this month, as well as building the tables and taking and doing a little bit of testing on the center peninsula to make sure that my locomotives and equipment were going to be able to handle the 2% grade going up and around the curve. I took the layout and went up to this height. Each one of those sheets is a 1/2 inch. That will be the highest point of the rail. The mountains, of course, will go up higher than that. I've done some testing. I put some roadbed down, put the risers in, glued the track down for part of it. I've been testing, got track feeders going down. All of this is operational at the moment. Next month I'll try to have them running. Started doing some scenery work. Got this rock wall which will extend all the way down to this point here, where it will go over into a bridge as it flattens out. That rock wall will be all the way along the outer part of this and around the curve down there and back to where these auto racks are parked over here. On the outer part, the inner part will be mountainous, and I'm planning on having a couple businesses probably in the center of the peninsula, along with a mountain divider. As you can tell, the Rockwork, some of it I've already installed. Still got a long ways to go. Probably got about half of it at this point for the center done. Try to get you a close-up of that real quick. Still installing and adding in plaster as I need to. This will soon be colored as soon as I get the whole face done. I don't want to do it in spurts. I like doing all my coloring all at once on one solid piece. That way you get a continuous color and give it ample time to dry as well. Still got a lot of work to do on that, but hopefully next month that'll be completed and colored in. A little dirt and grass thrown on it, as well as some ballast on that top line. As you can see around the outer part, there is road bed that's installed. It's going to be my reverse loop. Went in and picked up my AR1 for Digitrax system so that I can go ahead and get that installed. Last month we were talking about having a staging track or tracks under the layout. I'll get back to that here in just a minute. We have decided to do something a little different on that. This will come around like this. Now this lower part right here where the roadbed has no track on it, it will come down to this table. It will have a switch here, and about where that roll of wire is, I will wind up having a business located there. That will be one of the businesses to switch. On the inner part, about where it will top off there, it'll go across the bridge, but right past that bridge coming back towards the peninsula, we're going to put a switch in there, and that will go down to down to the businesses in the center of the peninsula. I'm thinking probably 2 businesses in there to switch. Still got a little testing to do before I put that in for sure, as far as where that switch is going to go to the center peninsula. The auto reverse loop will come out underneath where I've got the utensils there. There'll be a bridge there. The auto reverse will come back over there, through here, and connect to the outer main line right in here somewhere. Since we're on the side of the room, right about where the auto rack is with the graffiti on it, it'll be coming out of the mountain. So at this point, all of that will be concealed, and that upper deck will come across and connect in to the line right there. My auto reverse will be on the inside of these auto racks here and coming around the curve, making the complete turn. Still got some foam to install. It will come all the way down and come out of the mountain right over in here, come down to a switch off the main line. Speaking of right in here with switches in the main line for the lower part, I will also have another switch on the other side of the main line, as well as a crossover right before them. That switch coming off the main line will stay on the outer part of the main lines. It will straighten off, and it will go right up here to the corner. And I don't know if you can tell it or not, but I have right there on the wall some markings where I'm actually going to go through the wall. Thanks to my wife, she has allowed me to build a shelf in the other room in the closet, and that shelf is the same height as what this layout is. The shelf is already installed. I've just got to do a little finessing, add some foam, make sure the bridge that will connect the two is doing okay through the drywall. That will be my hidden staging. Hopefully at some point I'll have operators to operate the layout once most of the track is in. That staging will go all the way across. There is a wall in between the two closets, just right on this side of the trim. And there's another shelf that I've already built. I'll show you that here in just a minute. It will be stub in staging. I'm not sure exactly how many tracks I'm doing just yet, but it is a 2 foot wide closet, or 2 foot deep, and then they're both about 4 foot in width. So I'll have 8 foot of staging at 2 foot wide. Most of the work this month has been focusing on getting the tables up, getting the layout off the floor, organizing a little bit, and doing some testing on that center Peninsula. Hopefully next month when I get back with you, I'll have a lot of this starting to be scenic. I don't know that I'll have much dirt or grass, but I'm hoping to have some ballast, a lot more track laid, be able to run a train for you a little bit on here, maybe a couple depending on how much track we got. We'll go back around the room real quick. I'll show you one of the shelves that I have in the closet. It's identical to the other one. And then for one of the Facebook in-scale groups that I'm with, I haven't posted a picture today, but here we go for Front End Fridays. Of course, that is the UP Spirit, 1943. Let's go over, we'll walk around this side of the room. I'll try to stay kind of close to the rock wall, get you a few more shots of that real quick. I'm also thinking on these little corners right here, probably putting in a little bit of scenery as well, having a rock cut. I know a lot of people are going to probably tell me that is way too close to the edge, which it is, I agree. But I am going to be putting in some plexiglass around these peninsulas. And I've checked the clearance, and I've got plenty of clearance to be able to get a sheet of plexiglass up there and not interfere with the way the trains will be rolling through there. I have had a couple accidents already It is a little tight on my aisle space. Wish I had more, but that would require the room being about 2 or 3 feet wider. And I don't have a house stretcher, so that's not happening. Alright, we're going to come back around here real quick, and I will go over to the closet and then be signing off for this video, and I hope to see y'all next month around the 15th. Sorry this one was about a week late. And here's our closet. Right now it is storage. I have a few tracks set up, just with a few of my cars set up on it, along with some engines along the backside there. I know a lot of people will be like, that's a pretty small fleet you got there. I've still got plenty boxed up right there, but anybody that's willing to donate any, I'm more than happy to take donations. Alright, I will see y'all next month on the 15th, hopefully. I'll try not to be late. Thanks. Have a great night.